Hi everybody! Today we are going to start our caterpillar project. Now this caterpillar is going to be a rainbow caterpillar, not a very hungry caterpillar. So remember, the rainbow is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, which makes 6 colors. So today we are going to be making 6 circles. So what you are going to need is a piece of paper, a pencil, and if you have something small like this that's circular that you can use to trace, you can use this, but I'm going to show you a different way to do it if you don't have something like this to trace. Okay? We are going to start with our paper sideways like this. This is called landscape. And landscape means it's long on the top, long on the bottom, short on the side, and short on the side. And what we are going to do is make the body of our caterpillar near the bottom of our paper. Now your caterpillar can go straight across the bottom, but sometimes I like to be kind of fun and give the caterpillar a little bit of movement. So I'm going to start with the head here. I'm going to bring the body up this way, and then I'm going to bring it back down. And I might need to do a little overlapping as well. So first, I'm going to show you how to do it if you are tracing, and then afterwards, I'm going to show you how to do it if you don't have something to trace. So what I'm going to do is flip this over, and I'm going to set it down all the way to the side of my paper, and I'm going to take my pencil, and I'm going to go around the jar this way, and then I'm going to move my hand and I'm going to come around the jar this way. And friends, if you are tracing something, you might need a grown-up to help you with this step. Okay, then I'm going to take this off, and as you can see, I have a perfect circle. Now, I'm kind of thinking about it, and I don't think I'm going to be able to fit all 6 if I don't overlap my circles a little bit. And what I mean by that is my circles are going to go over top of each other just a little. So I'm going to then set my jar down where it's covering a little bit of this circle. I'm going to hold it down with my hand, and again, you might need a grown-up for this. I'm going to go all the way around, and this is going to be my second one. And notice that they overlap a little bit. Now, I don't want to feel confused about the overlapping, so right away, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to erase, and my eraser's a little small, so bear with me while I get this done. I'm going to erase where they come together, okay? And then I'm going to do this 4 more times. So I'm going to go up a little bit, overlap, and I'm going to come around. And then once again, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to erase where they come together. So let's look so far. Let's count how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3 circles, which would be red, orange, yellow, even though we're not coloring today. So now my caterpillar is coming up. Now I want my caterpillar to go back down, almost like my caterpillar is on a hill or like inching forward. So I'm going to go down now with my jar that I am using, and I'm going to once again go around and erase. And now, if you're feeling like you're understanding the overlapping, I'm going to show you how to do it where you don't need to erase afterwards. So that takes that whole thing out. You don't have to erase anymore. If you overlap your jar and start at this edge and go all the way around and end at this edge and never take your pencil here, then you won't need to do any erasing. Watch what I mean. I'm going to start at the edge of my other circle. I'm going to come all the way around, and I'm going to stop at the edge of this circle. So I never draw right here at all. So now when I pick it up, you can see there's no erasing that I need to do. But sometimes, friends, that comes with some practice and some help from others. So if you're having a hard time with that, no problem. Just keep drawing the circle and erasing. Okay, and then my last one is actually going to fit perfectly here, and I'm going to go here, and I'm not going to draw over top of my second one, so I'm not going to draw right here, so that when I take it off, there's no pencil lines. Okay, so you can see that this is how you can do your caterpillar if you have something to trace with. Now, if the thing that you're tracing with is really, really big, then it's not going to work, right? Because you need to do 6 circles, and if they're way too big, it won't work. So if you don't have something about this size that you can use, you can just do it by hand. So I'm going to flip mine over. You do not need to do 2. I'm only doing 2 to show you how to do it. So what you're going to do is just create circles just with your pencil and your hand. So you're going to start at the corner and start with a medium-sized circle. Now you can see this circle is not as perfect as my other circle is, and that's totally fine, no big deal. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start kind of near the top of this circle, and I'm going to come all the way around and then stop. So I'm not going to draw a full circle because my circles are overlapping, okay? Then I'm going to do my next one. Again, I'm going to go up and then back down. So I'm going to start near the side here, come around, come back, but I'm not going to go all the way around. And I now have 1, 2, 3. So I need 3 more, and I'm going to come back down. 2, 3, we'll do 4, 5, and you know what? This 6th one might be a little small because I made these ones so big that my tail one, my little last one here, is going to be a little bit small, and you know what? That's totally fine. My caterpillar will just have a little back. Not so bad, okay? So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, friends, what I do not want you to do is make a teeny, 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 tiny caterpillar. So let me just flip this over, and let's pretend that this isn't here and I'm starting new. I don't want to see anyone go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is way too small, and now I have all of this space up here with no caterpillar. So make sure when you do your circles, you're not doing them too small, but you're also not doing them huge, because if I started my circle like this, well, there's no way I could fit 6 of those on here. So we don't want really big ones either. We want these nice medium circles going around. So I'm going to flip it back over to this. We need to add a couple of things to our caterpillar. So this is going to be the head, and then it's going to keep going back, and this is the rest of the body. So on the head, we're going to do 2 circles, just like this. And then you're going to do 2 more circles. And let's color those in so that we don't get confused. These are going to be the dark part of the eye, or what we call the pupil. Okay, so now we have 2 eyes and 2 pupils. We're going to give our caterpillar a big smile. So what I like to do is I kind of start in the center and I just go to the side like this. So it's kind of a little half smile. So if you want to, you can go all the way across, but I kind of like the way it looks when it's like a little half smile. And then I'm going to give mine a little cheek like that. Okay? And then we need to give it some antennae. So what I like to do is I come up and down with a little bit of a rainbow line. And then at the very end, I do a little circle and I color it in like that. And then we need to do one on the other side as well. So on the opposite side of the head, you're going to come up and down with a little rainbow line, but not quite all the way across or all the way down. And I'm going to do a circle and color it in. So now I have 6 circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for my body. I have 2 eyes, I have a smile, and then I have 1 antenna on this side and 1 antenna on that side. The last thing, friends, that we are going to do is add some legs. So you can add as many legs as you would like. I think I'm going to do about 5 or 6 per body. So let's see how many I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that looks pretty good, and I just broke my pencil, my goodness. Let's do 5 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 seems to be a pretty good number. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, friends, you might think that you need to put legs on all 6 circles, but if you think about it, this one is the head. And caterpillars don't have legs on their face or on their head. So you only need to add legs to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is all we're going to do today. On Monday, we are going to trace these and color them in. I cannot wait to see what your awesome caterpillars look like.